Today, just about how much Carrington has taken
Yep,
that
I'll go
step
first.
ahead this year. Just what have you seen from him in terms of his growth?
Yeah, Carrington, he's worked extremely hard. We've talked about throughout the summer, throughout the spring, on being intentional about your work, and not just going out there, because he has extremely high work ethic already, all right, but being intentional about the work that you're putting in, and having a plan about it. And he's been really focused on getting betters on areas that he needs to improve on. And so excited to see him go out there and have fun and trust his preparation on Saturday.
Brad was talking about the work he did in the weight room. How does that translate for a corner in terms of making him better on the field, being stronger in his lower body?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge, man. And we talk to our guys all the time, Coach Ed and Coach Hill. I mean, they do an amazing job with our players in the weight room. But the biggest thing is those guys understanding that commitment to it on a day in and day out basis, and it builds confidence. The weight room builds confidence. And so, Drew had a really big summer. Maxwell had a really good summer in the weight room. So those guys, our bodies look a little bit different. And so it translates to their play. And so excited to see those guys compete together on Saturday.
What is about Drew that makes him a fit for you all at nickel?
Man, Drew's worked extremely hard at it. He was an outside guy that hadn't really played much in the slot, and in the spring we started repping him in there. Throughout the summer, he's really committed to it, and so he's got really good presence in terms of playing lateral and being able to get sticky and aggressive on guys. And so he's worked really hard at understanding his own concepts and spacing in there. And so again, I'm excited about his growth, and he's going to enjoy the process of playing on Saturday in that slot.
Sounds like Miami likes to take some shots.
They do.
Did that get your guys' attention when you put the film on?
Oh, definitely. They're a really good program. I mean, really good program with a great history and a really good quarterback and a lot of weapons on offense. Like you said, head coach and the offense coordinator, they want to push it down the field, and they feel really good about their quarterback. Rightfully so. He's a really good player, and so they got a lot of threats on the outside. So we have to be locked in.
You guys were talking about Alex Safari on the first day of camp being a guy you had to play. Just how did he carry that over throughout the last few weeks?
Yeah, man. Alex is a sponge. He really is. He wants to be coached and he wants to be better, and that's important. A lot of times when you're young, you don't know how you're going to adjust to that aspect of college. Because it's a lot different than high school. A lot of times guys are just better than people in high school. So he's really been focused on the details, and it's Coach White's done an amazing job of trying to find his strengths and elevate those, in our system.
How have you liked how your guys have communicated with the guys in the back end, the safeties, and that sort of thing, things that tend to be magnified even in the early part of the season?
Yeah, that's something that myself and Coach Buff, we've really harped on. And I think, again, we've got a group that's got some really good senior and older leadership. And so they're growing in that regard, but they have taken hold of it each practice, continuing to harp on it, continue to talk to them about details of it and how important it is, because like you said, we all got to be on the same page.
How important has that nickelback position become? It just seems like every year it's more important.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, offenses are trying to spread you out these days and trying to find space and throw the grass, and so you got to be able to get athletic in the slot every once in a while and be able to mix up some different pictures in there. And so having a guy who plays outside and also plays inside gives you a little bit of versatility.
That may have one day been viewed as kind of a position where a guy didn't fit in another area, but now it's almost becoming more of a crucial, kind of glamorous position to have.
Yeah, it's vital. It's vital for your success. Again, you want to be multiple on defense. Coach White's done an amazing job, and Coach Stoops in structuring that the defense. But again, that nickel position is one that you almost have to have nowadays. Because again, teams are trying to spread you out, find grass.
Good for guys thinking about the next level too.
Oh, it's a big part of it. The NFL is, everything from the NFL trickles down to college. And so it's a huge part of having an opportunity to give yourself position versatility.
All right. Thanks, Chris.